I recently come across this video on the internet. Here is a method for making water lemon popcorn. I found this recipe very strange and interesting, and I decided to repeat it at home. Hello, I'm Russian Siberian Man, and I'll check how it really works. First we need the watermelon itself. Cut it in half and cut off a pieces as in the video. However, as a result, the watermelon turned out too large and I cut off pieces of a smaller circle. Now pour oil into the cauldron. It's a pity to spend so much oil on such a useless recipe. But let's not jump to conclusions. Maybe it will be at least very tasty. We are waiting for the oil to heat up. Just don't heat the oil too much, as the watermelon is much entirely water, and hot oil and water is very dangerous. No, something is missing. That's so much better. Dip the watermelon into the oil. If the oil had been heated more, then the splashes would have been much greater. Now deep fry the watermelon. To be honest, the idea is so-so. After 10 minutes there is not effect. The oil hasn't changed its color. I decided to get the pulp of a watermelon. Maybe this will help. But again there was no effect. After some more time the watermelon peel began to darken and decided to get it. The oil still didn't have such a bright red color as in the video. Therefore this video is fake, and there is added food coloring for color. But okay, the color, maybe the oil has sucked this watermelon flavor. Although I can't imagine how this is possible, and it will really be watermelon popcorn. And I decided to give this recipe one last change, and threw in some popcorn grains. After a while, the grains began to explode. I couldn't not resist and decided to give it a try. It had the consistency of dried polyurethane foam and absolutely tasteless. Not salty or sweet, just nothing. Therefore I give this recipe 0 out of 10. It's not tasty and also waste products. But now I show you how you can really make delicious sweet watermelon popcorn that you can really eat without the addition of dyes. The color will be real, which is very important. First, cut off the rings of the watermelon and take out the seeds. Cut, put in a saucepan and pierce with a blender to get watermelon juice. and we just steam, and sugar and some salt. Salt is a flavor enhancer, so it will taste better, and butter and thicken. In fact, we need caramel that will pull over our popcorn and it will become delicious. You can thicken even more, then the taste will be even more concentrated and the popcorn will not suck. But I will only show you the method, and then you can do as you wish. We add our watermelon caramel to popcorn and shake. Like and subscribe. In the description I will leave an email or Instagram where you can send videos with recipes that you would like me to check and try to cook them. You can also write about it in the comments. Our dish is ready. This popcorn has a really powerful watermelon flavor. Of course, I like salty popcorn more, but I also really liked this one. If you are a fan of sweet popcorn, feel free to repeat this recipe. Bye everyone!